Hello there, welcome to another personality analysis session. I'm going to be using some random triggers today and asking your thoughts and opinions of those. First, let's access the Compos Mentis portion. Now I'm going to show you some pictures. Please identify the picture I ask. Okay, so your first one, please point towards the dolphin, and now the bat, and next the horse, and now please count the total number of spiders you can see on this sheet. How many? 3, excellent. That's 1 of 3. Please point towards the cat on this chart and the clock, scissors and the aeroplane. And just a few questions about this SAT navigation device. Please tell me the speed we are travelling at, and please tell me the city that we are located in there. 92 kilometres and Paris, excellent. So we are in. I'm going to be typing all results down today. Now your first area to explore is looking at these little gnomes here, specifically the hats. So that's the first one. Second one, and your third gnome there. Looking at these 3 gnomes, get them for you. Which hat is your favourite out of those 3 there, please? Your favourite hat. Another set. That's your first one there. We have a pineapple hat there. We have this jester type hat on this one. Looking at these 3 gnomes here, get them visible for you. Which one is your favourite hat out of those 3 there, please? And what is the reason for selecting that hat? Okay, next up, please have a look at these gemstones. Just take a moment to observe those. We have things such as quartz, moonstone, rose quartz, gold tiger eye and amethyst. Please tell me, out of all these gemstones, which is your favourite? Which one would you select to have on display in your bedroom? And which gemstone has the most vibrant colour in your opinion? Okay, and which one is your least favourite of the gemstones? Have another little character I would like to introduce. Allow me to bring into the picture Heisenquack there. There is Heisenquack. So just looking at this little fellow, what level of humour does this character bring out of 10, please? And what about the level of intimidation out of 10 with Heisenquack? And what are your thoughts on his spectacles, his sunglass spectacles? Do you like Heisenquack? Okay. Would you use Heisenquack in the bath or have it on display? Would you use it or display it? Thank you. Please take a look at this candy box and tell me your thoughts on the design of this Krabby Patty watermelon candy box, please. Do you like the colours? Okay. Would you be inclined to try one of these products? In terms of the flavour, the watermelon flavour, does that appeal to you? Or would you rather see something else, such as raspberry or strawberry? Would you try this product if it was a combination of a raspberry, strawberry and watermelon? So we actually have one of the Krabby Patty sweets there, contained in this crinkly packaging. Show you from this side. What are your thoughts on this Krabby Patty? Would you say that it's too small or too big? And now you've seen it, would you be inclined to try one of these? Moving on, we have some luxury beauty products. We have some Bubblebaths. That is your first one. What do you think of the bottle? This contains notes of lavender, eucalyptus, patchouli and sage. We are going to compare this to another bubble bath product. That is number 2. The pink colour this time. Notes of geranium, cedarwood and eucalyptus here. So, first of all, which bottle is your favourite in terms of colour? And after hearing the scents and ingredients, which one would you be inclined to try? Now for the smell test, and then we'll ask you to select your favourite. Please have a smell of the blue one first. This is the lavender, eucalyptus, patchouli and sage one. I'd like you to compare that to this one. Are you ready? Just inhale. Okay, first of all, which is your favourite? Pink or blue? Which one was the most intense? Okay, you're doing very well. Please continue with the honesty. I'm going to show you some fine art on this little cube. I believe we have some works by Van Gogh. I want to show you these famous pieces, and I would like you to tell me how they make you feel. So first, here's this landscape image from Van Gogh. Have a good look at this image and tell me how that makes you feel. Okay, take some notes. And your second piece is this bedroom. Okay, have a look. How does this piece make you feel there? Okay, what is your most favourite feature from this piece? We have a seaside image next with some boats. Your thoughts, please. And one of Van Gogh here, and your thoughts. We have another landscape piece with some beautiful swirls where the sky meets the land. Have a look at this piece and tell me how that makes you feel. Does the tone of the sky indicate danger ahead? Or do you feel quite calm and content? And looking at the grass, what do you think about that particular shade of green? Too intense, just right, or too light? Okay, that's that one completed. Okay, we have a good one next. One of my favourites. After visiting Kenji, we happened to locate a set of 5 wooden chopsticks located in this beautiful box. Your job is to observe the chopsticks, and to have a look at the colours of those there. Okay, they are very beautiful, I agree. Looking at the chopsticks here, if you had to select your favourite ones to use, which ones would they be? What is your favourite colour? Okay, and your second favourite? And which one is your least favourite colour from the set of 5? Okay, I'm going to bring them a little closer. What's your thoughts on the floral pattern? Do you like it? Or would you say it's a little too simplistic? And finally, we have the little design there on the bottom. They've just been slightly engraved. What do you think about that design feature there? Necessary or unnecessary? Thank you. I'm going to give you now 3 book titles from the Goosebumps range. Have a listen to these titles and then let me know which one you'd most likely select as your first reading choice. We have The Haunted School, Beware the Snowman, and How I Got My Shrunken Head. From those three titles, which one would you select to read first? From the back of the titles, have a look at the colours, and please select your favourite colour from those three. Now like to show you the pictures on the front to see if that alters your decision. There is Have I Got My Shrunken Head, The Haunted Skull, and Beware the Snowman. After seeing those image covers, are you still sticking with your first choice, or would you alter your selection after seeing the colour and the picture? Okay, one more final thing before I let you leave. Allow me to show you this cup or goblet. There may be a certain level of intimidation, fear with this one. This is actually based on the Wicker Man ride, or Wicker Man film, purchased from Alton Towers. After seeing this cup of the Wicker Man, would you use this in your home as a display? How intimidating do you find this piece? What do you think about the colours used on the logo there? And what are your thoughts on the level of artistic design representing the wicker there? And one final question, what do you think about the eyes of the Wicker Man there? That's everything. Let's take the final thoughts there. So we have all the findings there. Let me just save this. Give me a few days to process the responses, and then we'll get you back in to the clinic for further interpretations. Thank you for coming, and I'll let you go now.